Boring our flesh. And this other day I went to Google because there's something I wanted to Google. I needed reference. So I typed in, what is the capitalist or corrupt politician's preference? And guess what I found? It cannot be defined. Sure, but then I needed to know about this. See, what I wanted to know is, how does it taste when they chow our funds? How does it feel when they chow them? How does their taste buds respond? And man, I didn't get anything. You know why? Because everything is concealed. And now you're sitting down and you're not saying anything. Why can't you rebut? What are you waiting for? Ngandla to be sold for us to get a refund? I know it is said that karma always has the right address, but the truth is, those corrupt politicians always have the right mistress. Am I making sense? Well, it's not about making sense. It's about you understanding that even though they're saying that they're helping you distress, they're just making you casualty. Talking about distressing. When I distress, I sleep. So because I don't have a home because of the politician's mother nature, I am going to sleep right in front of you. And when I sleep, the stars, I believe they're bright. Thank you.
All right, make some noise for Free State. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Gauteng.
A letter to my lover. We promised one another forever, and we promised to love one another. What happened? My lover, I thought you said you loved me and you wouldn't want to hurt me. What happened? I thought you said you'd do anything in your power to protect me and not to manipulate me. I was supposed to be your lover, my lover. I was supposed to be your lover and not an object. My lover, I was supposed to be your lover and not an object to your sexual desires and your worldly pleasures. You didn't have to strip me naked or undress me to know that you abused me. You undressed my thoughts and you molested me. Maybe it's the sound of my voice that made you hurt me. Maybe it's the freckles on my face that made you hurt me. Maybe my yes was a no and my no was a yes. My lover, maybe it's the color of my hair and eyes that made you hurt me. You should have said when you had fallen out of love for me than to plant the seeds of doubt in my head. Maybe I wasn't loud enough when I told you I'm sorry. My lover, maybe you couldn't hear me when I'd say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not letting you love me. My lover, maybe you couldn't hear me when I'd say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not letting you touch me. I left the young girl in me standing at the altar of her fears while you're here at the receiving end of this poem. Your lover, me, thank you.
Make some noise for Gauteng. KwaZulu Natal, KZN. All right. Limpopo. Please welcome on stage Limpopo.
before I get taken. Our Father who art in heaven, can you please come and fetch me tonight at around 11? Before I get taken by this man trafficking women, I do not think I will be able to give myself to several men. Hallowed be thy name. They are treating this like a game. Scaring us in our own lane. Now tell me, where am I safe? For I am not even at my home. Thy kingdom come. Dear Lord, we still ask you to come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Did you know that I was only 11? When my virginity was taken, raped by my so-called uncle. Now my question is, in heaven, do they also rape children? See, they were 7, chasing a woman, all in the name of selling her helpless body to rich men. Now tell me, where am I safe? For I am not even at my home. Give us this day our daily bread. Enough bread, can we get a break? From the silence, can it break? For our souls are already broken. See, they broke her soul into pieces. Now every piece of her soul tries to find peace in every soul she meets. Give us this day our daily bread. I said, enough bread. Can we get a break from the silence? Can it break? For our souls are already broken. See, they broke my soul into pieces. Now every piece of my soul tries to find peace in every soul I meet. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses. Forgive us. I forgave them for their trespasses. He trespassed to my pants, and I was told to keep it a secret, as if it is not enough. I get to witness him pass by my gate every day. Tell me, where is freedom? For thy is the kingdom. Dear Lord, we are still asking for your kingdom to come. Please come back and save the children. You are the only one, the power and the glory. Do I still say sorry? Dear man, I am sorry. I am sorry that I am a woman. I am sorry that I was born a girl child and now I attract you. I am sorry that I am a woman. I am sorry. In Jesus' name, we are praying. Amen.
Give it up for Limpopo. Make some noise for Limpopo. Mpumalanga, are you ready? Y'all are slowly becoming my favorites as well. You literally are becoming my favorites. Please welcome on stage Mpumalanga.
My blood shall nourish the tree that will bear the fruit of freedom. Tell my people that I love them and that they must continue the fight. Aluta continue. Freedom. Freedom. Freedom, don't run away from me. Your people need you to serve. You know, because I tremble in my boots. I was speaking to fear. And you know what fear told me? Fear told me to keep quiet if I still want to live. Then I thought to myself, the threat is useless because I'm no longer living inside. The pulse of freedom is no longer beating. Only the fist of depression is hitting. As the rate of female coffins is leading. Yes, I have been reading. It is hard to digest what I've been hearing. That we women are nothing but a bunch of punching bags that deserve to be bruised, brutally slaughtered, burnt alive and buried in shallow graves. It is quite intimidating how the male species tend to have ways to murder us. See, a girl child dies way before she breathes no more. When you beat her up and leave her body wounded, she is dying. When you insult her and call her with all type of names and she bleeds emotionally, that kills her. When she says no and you continue to force yourself onto her because you have enough strength, she is breathing no more. As she cries and screams dreadfully, and you laugh and rejoice with the sound of her pain and sorrow, when you are done, she's breathing and living no more. For Utata Madiba, as he was taken to isolation and spent 27 years of his life in prison for what he strongly believed in, our freedom and peace. Little did he know that his struggles will be destroyed by those of his own kind, without putting it into mind that a true hero is hard to find. I had to let it out because I do not know when I'll be next. As we are dying under the names, I didn't mean it, you made me do it. And the words that I cannot live without you. But the actions are the opposite. Along my journey, I had two loud voices screaming, I am a man and I feel the pain too. Why is everything in this country about women? The second voice screamed in my head and said, I am from the LGBT community. The justice system is failing us. We did not ask to be like this. As it is stated in the Constitution, that the state shall not discriminate against anyone because of their sexuality. So let us be treated equally. I thank you.
Give it up for Mpumalanga. Northwest, are you ready? Please welcome on stage, Northwest.
The fear of the unknown. The time has been dry. No water, no rain. The air is hot and cruel dictator. Where should I go to and seek for a peaceful shelter? The fertile seed has been damaged. He was the ocean, handsome but yet impulsively damaged. My arms point up to the sky, as brutal as the desert. Barren lands, hungry crops, starving human beings. 31 days seems like 62 days. A never-ending nightmare. It started off so good with a lot of hope before reality dawns and struggles begins. Check this. The voice of a fear will always be present in the situation where there's an opportunity. Dear future generations, today I speak to you and I say sorry. Sorry that we are left with miserable planning while they were caught up with their own doings. I hope we forgave them. They had never realized how special the earth is. It's amazing. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Do they know more much about trees? I don't think so. Because trees are amazing. We literally breathe air. They are creating nature. They storm and purify water. They gave us medicine, cure our diseases, food that feeds us. That's why I say sorry. They've bent them down. They've cut them with brutal machines. For what exactly? For this? They've destroyed the oceans. Dear Lord, you've brought us to this land. For what exactly? Then disowners, just like a mother who have a gut to throw her own child in a toilet. I've been in eternity since the landscape of my face has had this much pain. My cheeks have been dry. I was self-taught not to cry. And now I'm understanding why the fear of the unknown is called depression, not direction I want to go to. You won't realize when it's there. That's how it works. Depression. Oh Lord, what have we done to deserve this? That was just a drought. Guess what? Something drastic came. I even lost the lyrics. It was a virus, so-called COVID-19. Buildings, industry, economy, education system, it just fell. I am Hontlafetse, my identity, the representative of who I am, the pride, the essence of Northwest Province. I thank you.
Make some noise for Northwest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Western Cape.
Dear Father, dear Father, dear Lord, the strength you promised to give me on Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 isn't enough anymore. The heavy feeling of fear and emptiness fills my heart. Though I kneel down and call upon your name, it doesn't make any difference anymore. Tell me, Father, what is justice when our fellow leaders fail to protect us? How many times must we protest for our womanhood? Is it our destiny to die in the hands of men? I can imagine my sisters crying, pleading for their lives each time I see a victim's face on the television or newspapers. It haunts me down that I no longer trust a man anymore. No mother wants to send off their children to marriage anymore. They encourage them to study further. You know why? It's because today we are also killed by men who claim to love us. We are hunted down like animals. How cold are you men? How heartless are you men? How many times must we walk without looking back? Fear. Fear, that's the new culture that you've introduced us into. They say justice is blind, and I say justice is bought. They kill us and buy off their freedom. What about the blood of the innocent? Who must we trust when our fathers kill us without voicing out? Our police officers ganging up with our murderers for our defeat? Corruption. There is corruption even in death. Hey, you officer. Yes, you vowed to protect us, and you are killing us in silence. What is justice when our fellow leaders focus on their riches and forget about us? Mercy. Mercy us men for being women. And to all women around, let's forgive ourselves for giving birth and breastfeeding our killers. They kill us, serve 10 years, and come back to finish us off. And Lord, stop
making us like some charity without no security. This is my body. All of this belongs to me. And I get to decide who touches it. Not you, but me.
Oh, give it up for Western Cape one more time. From the females, the last one, of course, being the host. Please welcome on stage Eastern Cape.
In the dust time of winter, when the leaves wither, the sky looked copper gold and my heart was sold. Cold couldn't stop caressing me harshly. I felt alone on the very far end of neglected island, with a beast that has finally found its fist. I screamed. I screamed for my flesh when the redness of your eyes started creating fire in my face. I screamed for my flesh when I heard nothing but silence. Yet there was a disturbing noise in my head. I screamed. I was just a teenager. You were the public man in a suit that pretended to be sweet in public. A public figure that was charmed by a teenager's figure.
You know is in your mind.
I was just a teenager. You said it was my fault while zipping your trouser. I didn't cry any louder. I didn't report you either. I was ashamed. I was afraid. You said it was my fault. I was a teenager. You said it was my fault. I spent hours and hours in the shower, hoping to shower all the dirtiness you left in me. But I didn't win. I spent hours and hours in the shower just to get rid of the stinking smell you left in my nostrils. But I didn't win. Instead, I was left in my belly with the baby that had your DNA. Keeping the baby was not an option.
Are you all my
So I had two options: abortion and adoption. Abortion was the perfect plan for me. I didn't want to raise the baby that had your DNA. I didn't want to raise the baby of the man that lives in my nightmare. I screamed for my flesh. I screamed for my flesh not to be torn apart. I was tired of feeling the physical pain and the emotional pain. I was just a teenager. I've been hurting. I've been crying. I've been screaming. But now, I'm expressing my feelings in writing, hoping to start healing. And this is the beginning. Ndiyayazi andindodwanga. Eyaqala indlela, siyazilwela.
All right, make some noise for Eastern Cape. So, the theme, the reason why you keep hearing about gender-based violence, the social ills, everything terrible and bad that has happened to women, our society, the girls, the children, it is because our theme is disaster, of course. Please give it up for the ladies from all the provinces that came up here. They did absolutely well. With that being said, we're now going to hear from the gentlemen from the provinces again. In that particular order: Free State, Gauteng, KZN, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Northwest, Western Cape, and last Eastern Cape. So please put your hands together to kick off the gentlemen for prepared poetry, Free State.
Vultures swarming, A subtle taste of despair. I feel them coming. A wise man once said, to live life without fear is equivalent to picking your harvest before spring descends. As the skies rumble and the heavens open, I feel them coming. Like an infant clings onto its mother, we cling onto hope. Memories resemble a bonfire and mementos feed the soul. With every waking minute, I feel them coming. The cold yet stagnant waters all around me like a cold, forced embrace. The chances of life are escaping. We can feel death closer. Surely by morning's wake all shall be erased. But alas, the heavens open and the angels descend to end the misery endured. And the struggle comes to an end as quickly as it began. And now I feel them here. Thank you.
All right. That was Free State. Now, after prepared poetry, we're going to get our gambut dance. Ne? We have an ask. We ask that Free State, together with Gauteng, gambut dance, either use that exit or this exit. You go backstage. There'll be 3 guys wearing their art and culture uniform. You'll find them there and they'll direct you backstage so that when you get to gambut dance, you jump on stage. After your performance, you leave via that back door. This one on your left, on my left now, on your right, that one. Ne? We need to get you ready so that when the time comes, we know what to do. So Gauteng, Free State, gambut dance, please exit so that you go backstage, you change, you get ready. All right, we continue with prepared poetry. Please welcome on stage, Gauteng.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? True pain. What is true pain? Is it a feeling that you get when you bump into something or when you kick a soccer ball? Those are just only fun pains. True pain is something that you would feel of a betrayal, which would last a lifeline, which will scar you for a lifetime. True pain is an emotional pain of betrayal, which a person that you trusted, which never thought this relationship could last it, but more forsaken of this time and busted. True pain is something that would make you feel so hollow that when you scream, it only happens in your mind. But the world outside couldn't hear you. True pain is a pain that would even create so much darkness inside of you that even the light wouldn't even find you just to save you. True pain is something that creates a monster which people can never control because your hope has been crushed because somebody never thought that you are the person. You got emotion, you got devotion to feel and leave this world. True pain is when somebody leaves you without any clue, which you could try and save yourself. True pain is something that if you would try to even save yourself, it brings you back because that's the pain that would scar you for a lifetime. It triggers any time when a figure that looks like that person who was bigger gets on top of you. True pain is something that would run through your vein, make the adrenaline, making it to run so insane that you never come back without anything. If you're feeling true pain, get help, because this emotion can lead towards your death without no help. Thank you.
Make some noise for Gauteng.
I forgot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage KZN. KwaZulu Natal. All right, moving right along. Please welcome on stage Limpopo.
One day he came home drunk, not only with a bottle of beer, but with a woman along him. He asked my mom to get off the bed. When my mom refused, he will rearrange her face with punches like blow, by, blow, by, blow. The following day, it happened again. All I heard was my mom screaming from her room. I rushed there. It was painful watching my mom getting punches like blow, by, blow, by, blow. All the flying pot, a chase, a flying pot, a chase, bleeding, blue eyes. My mom will just stand up and say, my son, one day it's going to be okay. My mom was the bravest woman I ever seen. She will face all the responsibility, reliability, with morality, but facing all the penalty alone. Blow, by, blow, by, blow. And guess what? I was the older one. I will try to intervene, but all I can get was my face smashed with the hole, followed by the word hamba. Blow, by, blow, by, blow. All the flying pot, a chase flying pot, a chase flying pot, a chase blow by blow. Gun! I only had 2 bullets. But sadly that day, my mom didn't wake up to say, my son, one day is going to be okay. The second bullet was for a man who was not responsible enough to take his own action into his own hands. Blow, by, blow, by, blow. I was the only one left with the whole world and my siblings saying, one day it's going to be okay. I am sorry to say sorry because the word sorry was too sorry to say sorry. I thought the thought, but the thought I thought was in the thought you thought I thought. I go places, see faces, but create no cases. Let's stop gender-based violence. Blow, by, blow, by, blow.
Limpopo! Limpopo! Now, the competition is really underway. Blow. Blow. I think he says it better than. Do you want to hear it one more time? Please welcome on stage Mpumalanga.
What? Where?
While Mpumalanga is getting ready, I'm going to ask Limpopo Gumbo Dance please exit, go backstage so that you get ready for Gumboot dance. Right? Free State, Gauteng, Mpumalanga, Gumboot dance. You can leave the venue, go backstage so that you can be sorted out.
Case number 332, age 31, height 35 kg. My lord, this is an important case to me. I never abused her. My lord, just listen to me. Knock, knock in the doors of racism, knock, knock in the doors of abuse. I and my papa, we used to share everything. We used to share everything. He used to come to my door and knock at my door as a young little boy, pretending like I'm sleeping so that he can come next to my bed. The moment he comes next to my bed, I will jump into his arms and will say, my son, I love you. The following day, my papa still came and knocked at my door. After knocking at my door as a young little boy, pretending like I'm sleeping, so that he can come next to my bed, immediately come next to my bed, I will jump into his arms again. He will say, my son, I love you. The following day, I and my mama realized that my papa never came back home. We go into big buildings, big cities, and my mother took me away from other butler before my father said any wait. As a young little boy, I went home and I write a letter to my papa, and I say, dear papa, can you please come back home and teach me some other things that you never taught me before, like how to shave, like how to trap a ball, like how to approach a lady. In 2 weeks' time, my papa wrote a letter back to me and said, dear son, listen, I'm sorry for not being responsible for other things in your life. But listen, when you shave hardly so that there will be no irritation. When you trap the ball, make sure no one defeats you. When you approach a lady, make sure she doesn't say no. Knock, knock in the doors of poverty and racism. Knock, knock. Listen, you're my son, you're my blood, but you are not my choices. I went back home and asked my mother, Mama, why Papa never came back home? My mother said, my son, this is a picture that you see that never reflected to me. Your father used to hit me so hard, but your father never came back home. That is only the one reason why he never came back home. My Lord, what about those men who cry each and every day, but they don't become victims? What voices? We are living in the bloody terrorized country, and our president is doing nothing but just to sit and relax and allow corruption and allow anti-patriotism and allow inequality to take place. They always cry every day, but we support them each and every day, but they don't give what we want. But the pain of a man is the death of a man. Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Northwest.
Bukoni! Sanbonani. Igama ngumxolisi. Oh, lesa makala ke tlhaga Northwest mare nesixhosa sikhona askisi. The poem that I'm going to do is about corruption. To my priests, to my poets, and to my people in parliament, I wrote this to plead to you as my government. What is written is meant to be read. What is spoken is meant to be heard. What is broken is meant to be mended. My apologies to those that are going to get offended, but my government needs to be reprimanded. Especially our leaders need to be reminded of a promise to keep which was demanded by the people who until now have been left stranded and abandoned in the land of their forefathers, but now have to share with their foreign brothers. A land which is divided by blood and the pain of poverty, when there's so much wealth, wisdom, and food to be shared and provided, all because our leaders have become so corrupted that they refuse to be corrected. blinded by bribery when the holy book, the only book about a man that died in Calvary, is busy collecting dust in the library. Let me tell you something about that one book. It is one book full of wisdom and it is more precious than any silver, any gold, or any diamond. But yet our leaders are blinded by bribery when the holy book, the only book about a man that died in Calvary, is busy collecting dust in the library. This is wisdom speaking. It says, I'm not forgotten because I'm too relevant to be ignored. For I'm still easy when it comes to being installed in any human thought. For every memory and every thought is more than glad to welcome me aboard, as it was taught to remember me like Jesus remembers God. I'm not forgotten because I'm too relevant to be ignored. Even kings and queens at my sight, they nod. Proud knees at the mention of my name, they get bored. For though I may not be God, but to bow down they do. For it is because of me that their sky is still blue. For the milk their kids drink is from cows I taught to say moo. I'm the one to tell their mountains when to move, their bodies when to groove, their minds when to blues. I'm not forgotten, nor can I be ignored. What more for when in court men oath about my God. They say, so help me God. But yet our leaders are blinded by bribery when the holy book, the only book about a man that died in Calvary, is busy collecting dust in the library. So help them God. He that ignores me ignores life. The one that turned their back against me, they face towards death, denying themselves eternal breath. My name is problem solved. The heavens call me blessed, for I came first before the rest. You know what? The foundations of this earth were made best with me at the right hand of the Father. I was the plan on his table desk. In his mind, I'm there always. I never rest. I am wisdom. I'm wise. I don't brag. I don't boast. I'm a fact, and that's a fact because opinions always make me lose. To my priests, to my poets, and to my people in parliament, I wrote this to plead to you as my government. To my priests, to my poets, and to my people in parliament of that bent parliament. In this land, a person is nothing but property. Slavery repeated. Only this time is done properly. Oh, well, probably. Let me not say these things because things might get heated. Pardon me. Do yourself a favor. Don't even bother to ask for an explanation because all you are ever going to get as an answer is that things are complicated. In this government of that bent parliament, that's how things are communicated, that it is complicated. It's utterly saddening that in this day and age, our people, regardless of sex and age, for them to get a job, the requirement is that they be connected. If I'm lying, people, I stand to be corrected. If you don't like what you are hearing, please throw me off the stage. If you don't like what you're reading, please turn the page. If you don't like what's happening in South Africa, then I believe it's time for change. To my priests, to my poets, and to my people in parliament, I wrote this to plead to you as my government. Thank you.
Oh, make some noise for Northwest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Western Cape.
Sibuyile inkomo zigaba beziyolobola mafila oyo haye 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 oyo hayi lathi phayila khazuka isikhumba sengqongqo bamba ngazibini zingabi nedyudyu dongadala kade bemdiliza ndithe ndokuva kwexhoko ngaphakathi ndahlukuzelisa intloko ngaxeshanye iinyembezi zabe zixhaga umbombo ndithe ndokuva kwexhoko ngaphakathi ndahlukuzelisa intloko ngaxeshanye iinyembezi zabe zixhaga umbombo libali losizana lwentsana edlwengulwe nguyise izihlandlo ngezihlandlo equqe buyelele xela injapha ithe yafumana khona ithambo kungaphezi olusizana lentsana luthe lwakuyendlala kunina lemeko sukumama oyizalayo kayiselaso wayibetha ngoyaba zikruthakrhutheni incinga de wangqina ngokwenziwa lihambe lamloba ngoburharha ngcwelerha imphefumla rhonorhono ngumrhwaphili zosesirhasha sendoda ondevu zirhabaxa inqebeka erhiphilile lunqwama likadyakalashe emkrwitsha mrhamzima inqomolo yobuntwana akunkaniza amkrwaca ngesinkempu kumfaka intaka amngqengqisa ngomqola mntu ezimilenza amkhombe ngesikhali ekhali isikhali esibukhali ngathi ndiyamva tata egumbini lakhe bemane ukumchwechwela rhoqo emngenela phantsi kwengubo emombatha phakathi kwemilenze emngena ngophondo lwesisu emchokonxa Umdlwengulade wayeka nokulila de yangathi le meko isisiqhelo yabe ngaphakathi mntlanhla. Ingqondo ibingenakuzinza esikoleni ebeqhwalele ezifundweni ube ngazama ucinga icolacola ucwangce kasiboni isizathu sokudla ubomi. Izikhoba lokudlwengulwa nguyise mzali izihlandlo ngezihlandlo equqa ebuyalele exela inja phithe yafumana khona ithambo kungaphezi. Ekuhlaleni olusizana lwentsanabe liyimbadi phakuphaku nesibhadubhadu kungekho bani ongamchubelayo le meko kwasekhusini kwaphela ubuntu kwisini. Okwangoku mandithi chu ncembe ndicenga ukunyathela ndicweze ndicengceleze nce.
Make some noise for Western Cape. Wow. And last, please welcome on stage Eastern Cape.
He would beat your mother to an open show, tow her on his hand and throw her on the streets. He would beat my daughter to an open show, abantu bebuka. Yes, he was powerful. He was untouchable and even above the law. I still hear her scream, very fresh on my memory. When I close my eyes, I see her. I am just a woman, Ndenzeni. She's dripping and she's dropping. She's crawling and tripping over what seems to be a cluttered house after a fight. I am just a sincere woman, ndikwenze ntoni. She is bruised and she is fractured, but she limps on and on. She walks through the wall hoping to endure all. As if she's saying, ain't no mountain high enough. But she's trembling. She's afraid. Her limbs are broken. Her world of fantasy is shattered. Boom. Her Prince Charming has become her Prince Harming. I am just a sincere woman. Ndikwenze ntoni. Ndingumfazi ozeka nyenkosi. Nonjongo zakhe zimsulwa. Ndingumfazi ozengothando. Kodwa ugonyamela ubundlobongela bale ndoda buyandehlula. Andinanto esandleni nditsho nekrele. Kodwa le ndoda izandibulala. I am just a sincere woman. Ndenze ntoni. The seams, they are different. But it is the same fabric of women that bleeds on and on. Through cut, mutilation, strangulation, and killing. The scenes are different, but the police, they always arrive to a lifeless body. Statistically, there's a rise on gender-based violence. Dramatically, there's news on television and radio of a missing woman. Tragically, there's endless cries ekhaya. Umama receiving the dead body of her daughter. There's endless cries ekhaya. Umama receiving the dead body of her daughter. Ngifela ukuthi ngiyakuthanda ube kuya ngami ngabe kade ngawe ngiyasifela ngawe. Tell you this much, so that you never have too much in protest as women. That in the absence of red roses, in the absence of yellow tulips, there is no essence. Justice, can you justify this ordeal, having tried so hard to be ideal? The long, pressed yoke on women, that has to stop. Women who succumb to death at the hands of men, that must stop. I am just a sincere woman. Ndenzindoni, ndikwenzeni. Women, they are fragile human species that responds well to love. They are fragile human species that responds well to kindness. They were shipped unto this earth, written on, handled with care. They were shipped on unto this earth, written on, handled with care. Hoping you will handle women with care.
Make some noise for Eastern Cape. Handle women with care. All right. And that is it for prepared poetry. As you heard Gobek Kalwa, there will now be unprepared later on, but we get to the gumbo dance first. Also, if you are looking for bathrooms, the ladies, on your left, right in front of you, they're right there. Gents, please walk down the passage. On your far left, for the gentlemen, walk down the passage on your far left. That's where you will find the bathrooms for the gents. Ikhona ke ingoma ibike yatsho apha ingathi bukugwijana ngoku kuzawungena umuntu wase-Eastern Cape. Kaniphelwa ngoma leyo. Kupuga. Hiuhalala. Isanayo. All right. All right. Easy warm-ups. Thank you so much. We now move to Gambo Dance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage, Free State.
Yabashisa mnati. 1, 2, 3, 4, come on. First, water. Spartans, what is your perfection? That is not enough! Spartans, what is your perfection? Okay, fine. Is there anybody from the West Coast? Yeah! Anybody knows Tupac? Yeah! Fine, let's show them how we do it. 1, 2, 3, let's go! Let's go! Easy!
Make some noise for Free State. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage for Kampu 10's Gauteng. Make some noise for Gauteng.
As a young black man, I live in a society where we face a harsh reality called gender-based violence. I stand against gender-based violence. Men should stand against gender-based violence. Women should also stand against gender-based violence. And our children should learn and face the gender-based violence. Because as we are using our gumboots to advocate the movement against gender-based violence, because we stand against gender-based violence.
Stop GPV!
Cellular highway now. Cellular highway na cellular highway na cellular. Gauteng! Judges, are you ready? Are you okay? Judges, are you still okay? The competition has gotten way tighter. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, now I'm going to ask that Limpopo, together with Mpumalanga, prepared poetry. Please come to me now. You need to be brief about what's happening next. Limpopo, Mpumalanga, prepared poetry, all four of you. Please come to me, right? Please come to me now. We need to brief you on what's happening. The other guys are getting a briefing of what's happening. So we need to brief everyone. Limpopo, together with Mpumalanga, please come through. Also, KZN, Gambutans, KZN, Gambutans, KZN Gambutans, please leave the venue, go backstage so that you can prepare for your performance. So, Free State done, Gauteng done, KZN, please exit the venue, go backstage. I'll also ask Mpumalanga to do the same. Please leave the venue, go backstage so that we can prepare for your performance. Are we good to go here? Mpumalanga, prepared poets, Mpumalanga, Nipi. Please, Mpumalanga, come to me. You need to be briefed. Limpopo is here. Mpumalanga, prepared poets, both the lady and the gent, please come to me, please. Mpumalanga. Cellular, cellular, cellular. Highway na cellular, cellular, cellular. Mpumalanga female, please. Mpumalanga female. Mpumalanga female, please. Prepared poet. Now it looks like Gauteng is hosting us. I don't understand how. Eastern Cape, where you at? Eastern Cape. Eastern Cape. Mpumalanga, where you at? Mpumalanga female, the prepared poet female, please come backstage. Limpopo, Liko guy. He's a Eastern Cape, he's a Eastern Cape. And the Niva, Tunamtanje. All right, let me go to the different provinces while they sort out the stage. I'll go to the different houses while they sort out the stage. Which province is this one? Is this Western Cape? Let me start with the Eastern Cape. Start with the Eastern Cape. I'm gonna come to you. Eastern Cape, Eastern Cape. Eastern Cape, come on. What's that? What's Eastern Cape. Nigga kumakumi. What's Yuga. Nigga kumakumi. Haba. Thank you, Eastern Cape. Thank you, Eastern Cape.
Mpumalanga prepared poetry. Mpumalanga, the female for prepared poetry, we're still waiting for you.
Eastern Cape, thank you.
Mpumalanga prepared poetry female,
Western Cape.
we are still waiting for you.
Thank you, Eastern Cape. Limpopo.
Mpumalanga
Let me hear
prepared
you
poetry.
sing.
Mpumalanga prepared poetry female, we are still waiting for you.
Limpopo, you're not gonna sing. Western Cape, you wanna sing? The Eastern Cape really is winning. Which province is this one? Mpumalanga, where you at? Do you guys have a song? Come on, sing then. Mpumalanga. Let me go to my favorite province then. Free State, where you at? Now this is a competition. Yuga. What's up? Kupuka Mpumalanga. Hamba Mpumalanga. Thank you. Thank you, Mpumalanga. Mpumalanga, take your seat. I know you guys are on. Western Cape, are you here? Gauteng! Gauteng! You guys don't have a song. Western Cape, thank you. Matwele? 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 Matwele, 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 matwele. All right. Thank you, Gauteng. Thank you, Western Cape. Danko. Eastern Cape, no, sit down. Eastern Cape. Siyabulela enkosini. Siyabulela Eastern Cape, hlalani phansi. Hlalani phansi. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage for Kampu Dance, Limpopo. Make some noise for Limpopo. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Mpumalanga. Mpumalanga.
Hey! Come on!
Make some noise from Mpumalanga. All right. Hey, abantu beGambu dance bamosha nestage ngokabi. So we'll give them time to fix that. Are the provinces ready? Listen, if I come near your province, I don't need to say your name. I just need to hear you sing. All right? So, while they try to fix the stage, I want to hear from the judges before I come to you. Are you guys good?
I'm good, and you?
We're good. How's it going over here?
Well, we're quite excited. It's fun.
Wait. Let me chat to the judges first. Wait. How's it going over here?
We're doing well, but there's a whole lot of talent there, and I'm quite happy with what you see.
How difficult is it to give out the scores?
Yeah, these guys are wow, man. I'm really dumbstruck, and yes, I feel like this is a place where the whole world needs to be right now. Bazobona italente khona eMzansi.
Do you have a fave?
I'm caught in the middle.
I get you. I'll talk to the rest of the judges. Let me go to the houses. Where's Mpumalanga? I think y'all are taking over. Where's Mpumalanga? Give us a song, Mpumalanga. Why are you so big? Abizidli zodwa. Khuphuka!
Nami kusekhaya lapha kusekhaya lapha omama nobaba angengayibophi mina angibophi izinto lomshado ematele noma ngashada nyobe ngekejele Umtobe washala endlini usazoqhubeka washe. Ema Osha, Obenga Chele. Uya Fubena. Uya Fubena weto.
Mpumalanga. Yeah. Who's next in Mpumalanga? Is the Northwest here? Northwest. Northwest, give us a song. Northwest. You guys are just here to watch, huh? While Mpumalanga is taking over. Thank you, Mpumalanga. Western Cape, where you at? Mpumalanga, thank you. Kupuga Mpumalanga, Kupuga. Kupuga Mpumalanga. I think you guys are taking over. Gauteng. My favorites, Gauteng. Where's the song? Gauteng, give us a song. Gauteng! Gauteng! Oh, ah, oh, Nyuga, nyuga, nyuga! Nyuga, 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 nyuga! Kupuga, 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 kupuga! Siwelelelele. Oh, ah.
Tio ihlangene, Tio ishubile, Tio ma Tio. Kuta kuta, kuta basa tunya, kuta kuta, kuta basa tunya. Zizochi gizindo, anukale nade, anukale nade, anukale. Zizochi gizindo, anuka.
Thank you, Gauteng. Thank you, Gauteng. My favorite province. Thank you.
Okay, Gauteng sekho idlala ngamashishi anentwana. She. Bayibheka. She.
All right. Bakhaya bam Eastern Cape. Kuthiwa nina niyachuma apho nizawuwisa izinto kuloo ndawo. Nimosha izinto nina. All right. Let me hear you one more time. Eastern Cape, let me hear you. Sumpeu, ofega izolo umntaka mama. Thank you, Gauteng. Thank you. Re leboha haholo Gauteng. Re leboha Gauteng. Siyabulela Eastern Cape. Siyabulela. Ayihlale phansi baba umthetho. Hlala phansi. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage for Gumbo Dance, Northwest. Northwest. Siyabulela.
Dear fellow South Africans, today I am addressing you in a matter of national importance. The world is facing a medical emergency. The World Health Coronavirus has declared coronavirus as a global pandemic. There are more than 162,000 people who have tested positive with the coronavirus across the globe. Dear South Africans, you are urged to stay home, sanitize, and please, South Africans, we shall wear your mask often. South Africa, we shall overcome. South Africa, God loves you, and I thank you.
Those days when Bubaba Mkulu working at the mines. During that time, the radio was not there. Badala mabuti ba etsa matredi. Listening to the sound of boots. Mine intense. Step number 1, mshu. When I sebenza mine paka safety mine mshu. Step number 2, mshu. When I shuma kagezela beginning yakho mshu. Step number 3, mshu. Paka safety mine mshu mas. Step number 4, mshu. Yeah, my daughter. Yeah. Nothing else get it. Who makona we? Mina kudese benzela kuno kusebenzela abantwana bami. Yeah. Yeah. 6 2 mind.
Make some noise for Northwest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage KwaZulu, Natal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Western Cape. Western Cape.
Attention, please.
No to gender-based violence. Western Cape says no. No to gender-based violence. Western Cape says no. Hikatsa! Hikatsa! Hariya!
Make some noise for Western Cape. And now, the host, the home of legends, ladies and gentlemen, Eastern Cape. Please put your hands together for Eastern Cape. Give it up for Eastern Cape. Diniveni sithi kancane sekusele kancane.